Okay, so we are working on our Little People Science project for the week. It is called Invisible Skin. So I want you, young Sphinx, I want you to read us the top part of what the experiment is about. Out loud.
Right here.
At the top of the paper.
Right here, read it out loud. Did you ever wonder how polar bears are able to survive swimming in freezing cold waters of the Arctic? It's because of this simple fact. Water and oil don't mix. What do you need?
Okay, so what do we need for this particular experiment, Miss Sphinx?
4 to
Miss Sphinx.
4 to 6 drops of vegetable oil, water faucet, liquid or bar soap for hand washing. Hey!
Just get it.
Hand washing. And the result timing is 10 minutes. You need soap. You need soap too.
Okay.
I said that already.
So let me ask you this: if we need 4 to 6 drops, this only is for one person, right?
Yeah.
So we need 4 to 6 drops per person. How many drops is that total?
8 to 12.
8 to 12 drops. Good job. All right.
8 to 12.
So we are ready to start. Okay, so we got our vegetable oil. We have we'll use some dish detergent to wash your hands off with. And we have our water, of course. Okay, so first things first, it says hold your hand over the sink. Since you're the big sister, I want you to put your hands over the sink. We'll let you go first. Now, what does it say do next, ma'am?
Says, holding your hands in over sink, put about 4 to 6 drops of oil on one hand, and then rub your hands together.
All right, so put some oil on your brother's hands. Use what you got to use. I'm not worried about. Is it kind of full? Did you kind of get his hands?
Right,
That's enough. Now rub your hands together like you're washing them. All the way around, Shiba, son. All the way around. On the back side too, baby. Rub it on the back.
On your hand.
On the back of your hand. Turn your hand. There you go. Other side. You got to do the other hand. The other hand. There you go. Okay, so what's next, Mom?
Turn the cold water on and let the water run over your hands.
Alright, so I need you to turn the water on.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. Oh, turn it on a little bit. There you go. Now what's happening to that water? Is it running right off of your hand?
Yeah.
Now you put your hand under the water. Since you don't have any oil on your hand, let's see what happens to your hand.
Let me do my hands, Lou.
Slide your hand out the way.
My hand's so sticky.
It feels sticky or slippery?
Sticky.
It feels sticky, huh?
And slippery.
So look, you see the water droplets on your fingers? Now look at her hand. See how her hand doesn't have water? How her hand doesn't have water drops, but yours looks like it has water drops? That's because the oil is basically holding the water on top of your skin. That's why you got those big old drops of water. Whereas it's not soaking the water up in your hand, it's just sitting on top. This is supposedly
You got
why...
water on the paper.
That's okay. This is supposedly why polar bears are able to stay warm in cold waters. Because they have this layer of oil that lays underneath their skin that kind of keeps that cold water from making them very, very cold in the water. Alright, so you ready to try and see how this feels on your fingers?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be your oiler. You ready?
Yeah.
Right. Rub your hands together. Both sides.
I had water in my hand before, so it feels really weird.
Yeah, I bet. You ready? Alright, so let's see what happens to your hands when you put on the water. It's running right off, huh?
Yeah.
Now, honestly, do your fingers feel super cold? Do your hands feel really cold?
No.
They don't?
No.
Now stop. Take this hand. You see the water?
I can hold water. I can hold water. I can hold. Oh.
Yep, the water just runs right off.
And this is why I can't wipe off water. I mean, wipe off oil.
Well, yeah, in a way. That's why you have to use something like soap or some kind of cleaner to get oil off of your hands. Water alone is not going to do it.
What about soap?
Soap works because it has all these different chemicals in it that helps you make it work.
Because I don't want this on my hand anymore.
Alright. So, there you have it. We have completed this particular experiment.
Put some soap on your hand. And then rub some soap on your hand. And then put it on the rug and see what happens.
Now, let's see what happens when you do that.
I can't hold water.
You can't hold water anymore, huh?
And guess what? All the oil went off.
Yeah. So we did the entire experiment this time, and we understand what happened.
I have an idea.
What do you have?
I'm not going to pour it all. I'm just going to put a little bit. Right there.
Okay.
And then,
This is some bonus stuff.
where did they go?
You ran it down the drain.
It worked for a minute.
Alright, so there you have it,
I
guys.
was trying to take the oil
Make sure you
away.
visit us at Little People Science online, littlepeoplescience.webs.com, if you want to try this experiment and more.
I'm going to the bathroom.